Do you remember our story, Forest Bright, Forest Night? It's really two stories in one. Remember that if we turn the book around, we get the story about the animals who are asleep at night. As I reread the book today, I want you to pay attention to which animals are asleep and which are awake. You get to draw a picture of them later. There are a lot of details in the illustrations in our book. Today we're going to focus on the additional information we learned from them. I'm going to start with the Forest Bright side, or the daytime side, first. Sunlight, forest bright, after sleeping through the night. Leap and flash, deer splash. Climb and stumble, bear cubs tumble. Whittle and rap, woodpeckers tap. Slither and slip, snakes whip. What do we learn from this illustration that we didn't get from the words? I can see in the picture in the back, foxes are sleeping, and it's still daytime. So I learned that foxes are asleep during the day, even though the words didn't tell me that. Jabber and talk, blue jays squawk. Store and stash, squirrels dash. Chatter and chase, chipmunks race. Strut and wobble, turkeys gobble. What do you notice about the story and the illustrations that the words don't tell us? I can see a family of beavers sleeping underneath where the turkeys are playing during the day. That's telling me that beavers sleep during the day, not at night. The words didn't tell me that, but the pictures did. Buzz and dip, bees sip. Roost and nest, quail rest. Sun sinks, moon winks. Hello, forest night. Alright, we've read Forest Bright, so now let's flip our book around and read Forest Night. Moon bright, forest night, after sleeping through the light. Hoot and perch, allies search. Parade and plod, porcupines trod. What can we learn from these illustrations that the words aren't telling us? Here we see the bears sleeping in a den and the porcupines on top of them. We see the porcupines are awake at night, and we learn that the bears sleep at night. Climb and sneak, possums peek. Yip and meow, foxes prowl. What do you notice in these illustrations that the words aren't telling us? I see the snakes sleeping underneath the rock. I also am noticing how they sleep at night. They're all entwined or curved around each other. The words don't tell me that, but the illustrations did. Scurry and scramble, skunks amble. Slither and slide, salamanders hide. Nibble and crunch, mice munch. Paddle and swim, beavers trim. Jump and crawl, crickets call. Look at this illustration. It looks like you're looking out from inside of somewhere. I wonder where the bees could be. What do you know about bees? I know that bees live inside of a beehive, so they must be sleeping in their beehive tonight. Flip and flop, frogs hop. Moon goes down, sun grows round. Hello, Forest Day. This sentence says, bear cubs tumble. It's a good sentence. It has two parts. It has a subject, bear cubs, that tells who or what the sentence is about. And then it has a predicate, tumble, that's telling what the subject is doing. So bear cubs tumble. Let's add more details. We can tell where the bears tumble. So let's think. Bears can tumble down the, where can bears tumble down? Down the hill. Now our sentence has more details, but it's still just as good of a sentence. Bear cubs tumble down the hill. Let's do another starter in our predicate. Bear cubs tumble in the, where could they tumble? In the water. Maybe they're tumbling in a pond or a lake. That's all water, right? Bear cubs tumble on the, grass. We could say bear cubs tumble on the grass, right? We could also say they tumble on the ground. Bear cubs tumble on the dirt. There are a lot of places they could tumble on. How about this one? What detail can we add? Bear cubs tumble over the, over the mound of dirt. That'd be a good one, wouldn't it? Bear cubs tumble over the mound of dirt. Good job, guys. All right, here's two more sentences. My first sentence is a good sentence. It says, woodpeckers rap. The subject is woodpeckers and the predicate is rap. The subject's telling us who and the predicate's telling us what they do. Now we have another sentence. It's almost the same. They're similar, but they're just a little bit different. They're two different ideas. The second sentence is a good sentence too. It has two parts, a subject and a predicate. It says woodpeckers tap. That's similar but different, isn't it? We can combine these two sentences to make one bigger sentence so we don't just have two. Because both of our subjects are the same, they're both woodpeckers, we can use the subject woodpeckers in our new sentence. All right, and now I'm just going to combine these two using this magic word, and. So now I'm going to say woodpeckers rap and tap. Remember that both of these are what we said in these sentences, but now it's just one sentence. We don't have to say them both twice. Now to make this a really good sentence, it has to start with a capital letter. Okay, so I'm going to change this to a capital W, and it needs to end with a period. And all a period is a dot, right? And now our sentence is so good. Our subject, woodpeckers, rap and tap. Now, I want you to click to the next page of your seesaw activity, and I want you to draw me two animals. Pick one is sleeping while the other one is awake. Make sure your pictures make sense and that I can tell what you're drawing about. Can't wait to see what you come up with.